Reveal.
Hi.
Day number 2.
We presented today.
All right. Questions? I don't know. Who has a question for somebody?
I do. Maybe Wendy, you could talk a little bit. You were just mentioning how after you presented, you had a bit of a convergence of people. Could you talk a little bit about what the conversation topics were?
Well, it was interesting. I went down to have a cup of tea in the Mac lab, just to have a little bit of a break, and I was sitting by myself when I had kind of a convergence of a lot of older people coming up to me and saying that they thought it was really brave of me, and they appreciated that I was vulnerable enough. Vulnerable to share the fact that I was having some trouble with the tech, and that this was all new and it was really challenging, and so I had a lot of people asking me questions, and admitting that the change was really hard for them, and how rapidly everything is moving. So that was really interesting, and so now everywhere actually I've made some really good connections with people. And could I ask Krista? So, what is the most important takeaway from this for you personally?
For myself, I guess really how well we were received in doing our presentation, I think was really important. A lot of people were very interested and asked a lot of very applicable questions. They seemed really excited about it. I had quite a few people come up to me afterwards and say that they really loved the work that we were doing. I think that was probably one of the biggest takeaways for myself. Janie, what was your favorite part of today?
Okay, I guess my favorite part of the conference is I've been doing a lot of fifth space reflection interviews about what fellows' experience was like, and trying to use that to inform this coaching methodology that we're thinking about. And so a lot of the workshops that I'm attending, I'm trying to take little bits and pieces and try and figure out where they fit or how they can influence how we develop this out. So my mind is like super filled with a lot of different things to kind of ruminate over. Lisa, what's your biggest takeaway from today?
I was just really proud to get up there and talk about our project, and I felt like it was just really exciting to hear everyone's perspective. I love the way that people just kind of spoke on in their moment, like Ube, Wendy, and Krista, and especially in the Q&A part where we were a little bit less rehearsed. That was great, and I just enjoyed it. I felt proud of everyone. Bobe, did anybody come talk to you afterward? Did you have any interesting conversations based on sort of what happened in the presentation?
Yeah, actually. So at the lunch table, I was sitting alone because I got there. I beat everyone else to it, and then this one lady just came and said, "Oh, hey, great presentation!" And then her colleague joined, and then she happened to be working at the energy sector and the government, and then they talked about how what we were doing, in their opinion, was really awesome, and the systemic approach seems to be the way to go, and then it's really fantastic that people are finally focusing on people. What was your favorite question from this conference that you were asked, Sarah?
Well, we got asked a question at the end about onboarding and the way in which we bring new fellows and staff into our team. And we said that we don't do any onboarding, that we kind of people jump into the deep end, and we try and have them experience the process, and we make them go out and talk to people and come up with ideas and rapidly make something. I think there was a few people in the room that were like, wait, but you didn't answer the question. We're like, no, really, that is how we onboard. So like Janie, one of the things I'm thinking about a lot right now is the way in which we bring people into the team and how we start to codify some of what we're about and our expectations and the culture and what we give people when they come in to sort of understand the context. So we know that we can do a lot more there, and it's in progress, but also there's something to be said for just making people get on and do it. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Thanks. Bye.